Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with part 2 of the USDA Loan Basics video. Now just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of USDA guidelines. Also, this video was created on March 20th, 2017, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. As we discussed in part 1 of this video series, a USDA loan provides 100% up to 100% financing for low to moderate income households who would like to purchase or refinance a home in eligible rural areas. We also talked about the loan attributes, but in this video I want to take a deeper dive into two key attributes. The first one is the income limits, and second is how to figure out the eligibility area for a property. So let's take a look first at income limits. Now you may be wondering, how do you find out what the USDA income limits are? Well, they post these on their website, and it's the national office that provides the income limits and updates the postings whenever they're revised. Now, when they're revised, it varies, so it's probably a good idea to check the website often. So let's go ahead and take a look at how you can find the income limit postings. So what you'll do is you'll go to the USDA website, and there is actually a section specifically for income limits. And if you click on that section, it will bring up a map of the United States. And what you should be able to do is to simply click on the state that you would like to see the income limits for. Now, mind you, this is what the website looked like at the time of this video recording. It could be different, or it could have changed a little bit when you're viewing the video, so just keep that in mind. But for the most part, you should be able to find the income limits within the USDA website and look for this map. Next, once you click on the map, it's going to pull up all of the information for that particular state. So in the previous slide, I clicked on the state of Georgia, which we can see here in this list, and then it's going to give you a listing of all of the counties within that state. So for example, let's say that this property or the borrower is located in Albany, the county of Albany, Georgia. So then what I would do is I would determine how many people are in the household. So let's say this is the husband and wife, so there's 2 people. And then you would determine which section you would use, very low income, or moderate. Now, to find out which one you would use, there is a description at the bottom of the page which tells you the definition for moderate income. Most of the time it's going to be moderate income or low income depending on the area. But this is how you would find out the specific income limit for the state and the county where the borrower is purchasing the property. So now let's take a look at how you would calculate the income. The USDA has a specific way that they want you to calculate the income, and they want you to use something called the repayment income to qualify the borrower. Here's how you would do that. Step 1 is to calculate the annual income of all household members. So what that means is if you have a husband and wife purchasing a house and the husband is not going to be on the mortgage, you still have to count his income. So it's anyone that's living in the house that's, even if they're not purchasing, you would have to qualify them based on their income. And most commonly it's going to be a non-borrowing spouse. Now there is more information about this on the USDA website when you get into grandparents and children over the age of 18. So definitely, if you have that situation, check out the USDA website. Step 2 is to then deduct allowable adjusted income. Certain families may qualify for certain deductions from annual income. As an example here, you're going to have to provide 2 years tax returns to the USDA for all household members, and there may be a one-time lump sum on the tax return. So maybe last year they had some capital gains or they received an inheritance. Well, that's not a normal ongoing thing as part of their income, so that would be considered a deduction. Again, there are other ones, so make sure you check out the full USDA guidelines for that. Then step 3 would be to determine the balance of the annual income minus the adjusted income deductions to get the repayment income. Now, the most conservative approach would be to just use their annual income as it is, but you do have some options for deductions when allowable by USDA. So now let's take a look at the eligibility area. So when a borrower comes to you, or you are underwriting or processing a mortgage that is a USDA mortgage, you want to make sure that the property is in a USDA eligible area. So here's how you're going to do that. You would go to the USDA website and you would click on property eligibility, and in this screenshot it's the upper left hand corner. Again, the look and feel may have changed depending on the time of when you watch this video, but they usually have a pretty standard look for finding property eligibility. As you can see here, there's a section where you can fill in the address of the property. So you would fill in the address of the property and then click go, and then what you'll see is if the property is in an eligible area, a rural area, you'll see something like this that says this address is located in an eligible area. Now, if you type in an address that is not in an eligible area, you'll see a different notification that says something like this. This address is not located in an eligible area. So the USDA makes it very easier for you to find out whether or not a property is eligible for a rural development loan. All right, everyone, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org and look for our weekly mortgage tips and videos designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, processors, loan officers, closers, and post-closers. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.